welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keegan Kurtz, and tonight we've got a lot of good topics. But, it's been a while since we've seen you, but tonight's even better. First off, we've got our meteorologist, Jared Herbert, with the weather. Second off is the high school basketball analysis from Luke McGee. And then we have our district analysis with Jared and Luke. And last, which is the best part, is the diss on EHSS, the worst podcast that has ever come to YouTube. But let's get on to things and send it over to our meteorologist, Jared Herbert.
Thank you, Keegan. I'm your local meteorologist, Jared Herbert. We're going to be talking about the weather recently here in Newcastle. So if you look here on our weather map, you can see a little bit of slight wind down here, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. There's also another little bit right here, just a little circle. Everything else is fine. We got a couple slight showers right here. And if you look at the tip of our showers, we got a little bit of snowfall up here. Not very much, only about 1 to 2 inches. But other than that, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna give you to our weather director, Steven.
Hello, it's your weather director here, Steven. As you can see, it's pretty cold out here, but it's not as bad as it's been. We've had a lot of rain recently. Did you guys see that? A naked man just ran behind me. All right, forget that, but it's not as bad as it's been. We've gotten a lot of rain. Hasn't rained recently. We're supposed to get snow. No snow, but we don't have school tomorrow, so it's pretty nice. President's Day will catch up to you, but Carroll County's gonna have that because they've missed like 28 days of school now, so it's pretty nice outside. This is your weather director. We're gonna go back to the newsstand.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Luke McGee here tonight with another episode of Henry County News. Tonight is our sports special because basketball is getting kind of hot around town. We have guests such as Jared Herbert, and Keegan Kurtz will also later appear in the show. Tonight we're going to be going through the brief past few games Henry County boys basketball has played and also give an analysis of the upcoming district games. To start with, we're going to go through the past few Henry County games that we have been to and witnessed. First on our hands is Henry County versus Trimble County. That one, tough loss, I'm not going to lie. But we do have a few good things coming out of that game, such as Ethan Langford, 41 points. You can't hold the man. Nobody can stop him. Also, defensive aspects, we realize what we need to work on, and it's our perimeter defense because Trimble County, they can light it up. And also, that's going to play into a future opponent that we face. Next game was also South Oldham. Ethan Langford, then again, balled up, 40 points. Man's got to do what he's got to do. And he played against Luke Morrison, all 8th region team. He outscored him. Pretty rough stuff. Now in this portion of our sports show, we will have the district analysis with our guest, Jared Herbert. Nice of you to join us, Jared.
Nice to meet you.
So first on our hands, we're just going to go ahead and give you the basics. The 31st district tournament will be at Carroll County High School in the gym, obviously. It's not like they have much anyway, so they got to do what they got to do. And now our matchups. So in the first round for the play-in game, the 4th and the 5th seed, Eminence and Owen County will be playing, and they will play Gallatin County, whichever the winner of that game is. So first we're going to start with the Owen County and Eminence game, the 4 and the 5 seed. Jared, what are your thoughts about that game?
I believe that Owen County has a very good chance of beating Eminence. We did beat them. We dropped over 100 points on them, so I think it should be pretty easy for Owen to pull victory around.
Do you believe there's any threats on Eminence's team to Owen County?
There could be a couple, but probably not. They're all around trash, so.
Well, I will agree with Jared on the Owen County part. Eminence, I really can't say much because last time I mentioned them in my show, several of them got offended at me, so my producers told me to keep my mouth shut this time. Next on our hands will be the 2 and the 3 seed game, Henry County versus Carroll County. So, Jared, what do you think of that game?
I believe that, Henry County did beat them the first game, but there was a little bit of a incident that happened. We're not going to cover that because we don't want any parents, getting thrown out of here or anything. But I think that Henry County could probably pull it together, but the second half is where we start to lag.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Jared on this one. I think Henry County can pull it off. Really, Carroll County's biggest threat is going to have to be the parents in the stands. If we can get past that, this will be the easiest win all season. Ethan Langford's on a hot streak. DeAndre Wright's been balling out, and so is Trevor Harden. Easy dubs. Now, Jared, to finish this off, what is your championship predictions? What teams will be in the finals?
Well, I think that Gallatin's got a pretty good chance. They've been good. They've been good for a while. And I think that we'll beat Carroll. That'll get Carroll out early. And then we'll play Gallatin, and then we'll get stomped.
That's exactly what I was thinking, except for getting stomped by Gallatin. See, what my plan was, if you really analyze Gallatin's game, it's stand on the perimeter and shoot. They have no athleticism. So what I say is we do a run for charity right before the championship game so we get all of Gallatin's players tired, and they won't stand a chance at all. They have no athleticism. They are huffing and puffing like a bunch of 15-year-old Juul addicts after 2 up and down sprints on the court. Easy win for Henry County. Shut them down no matter what. Easy. That's all for us, ladies and gentlemen.
So, you know, the last segment we have tonight for our nightly news is EHSS, Jared, Elite High School Sports Podcast. What do you have to say about them?
Honestly, they are pretty, how should I put this? Pretty terrible, actually. I mean, how do you go from talking about sports to...
Well, hold on. What would you take? What were the 3 items you would take on us when you were stranded on an island?
I honestly don't know what I'd take, but one thing I wouldn't take is EHSS, okay? That is the number one thing that is off the list. That was an absolutely terrible podcast. Honestly, I think a podcast about ants would be better than that.
I know. Like, you could do, like, ants, how to raise ants, and I think you'd get more viewers than they get.
Dude, who talks about sports and then all of a sudden, hey, what's 3 items you'd take on a stranded island with you?
And then you would hear a dog walk by, and then the camera fall over mid-podcast. Like, what the heck, guys? You gotta do better than that.
Yeah, we're more professional than they are. I mean, at least we got somewhat good.
Jared's got the fit. He's got the Supreme hat.
I mean, God, you guys got to pull it together.
And didn't you say they didn't want the smoke?
Yeah, dude. See this strap right here? They don't want the smoke.
And that's all we got tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.